Good morning. How is everybody doing? If you're finding me for the first time, my name is Penny. Welcome to our car talk. My goal here is to inspire you. I hope you can listen and learn. By the time I'm done, learn one or two things that is going to change your life or somebody's life, or you can teach somebody. So I'm cleaning my glasses so I can see your comments, because I can't see without my glasses. But I always remind you guys that you always need to clear your vision. When I talk about clearing your vision, you need to sit at least once a week, review what you've been doing all week, and see what you need to do. For instance, this week I've been trying to keep time, but I have not really successfully achieved that goal. Of late, I'm just clumsy, I'm disorganized, always late. Like I had so much to do because it's summertime. But I'm learning to get organized by clearing and decluttering my my life, so I have less things to do. And I started taking memory something for the memory to focus, because I have a hyperactive disorder. I'm not able to focus on one thing at a time. I'm everywhere, but I know all these issues that I have, so I've learned how to manage these issues so I can be productive. And yes, I can be productive to be able to live a life with purpose. Again, I want to be grateful all the time. I'm always grateful every time I come here. There's a bee here. Don't even try that. I lived in the village. I had enough of animal bites. Come on. Leave my car. There are bees here. Wait. This animal life, I don't want it in my car. No. I want a fresh air, but no. No. These bees, the animals ate me enough. I don't want to be eaten by animals. I was enjoying the nice breeze, but these bees want to come. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, so I come here to encourage one person, so we can all live a life with purpose. I'm inviting you into my personal space. This is literally my personal space. So as I was telling you that I've been struggling with a lot of things, and it's because I have too much to do. I've also been decluttering. For you to really succeed, you have to declutter, remove a lot of the clogs that are in your mind, so you are able to get more organized and be productive. If you don't declutter your brain, if you don't declutter your house, you don't declutter your car, you don't declutter your business, you're always going to be caught up in a mess. So if you're finding me for the first time, every month I try to do a different book. Last month we were doing a finance book. This month we are doing, because we are starting half of the year, we are trying to evaluate ourselves so we can try to get our identity, because that's what a lot of us are missing. So these questions are meant to give you a guideline so you can try and know who you are, so you can be a suitable person to be loved, or you can be a person who's productive, who's living with a life with purpose. Because you know what, when you don't know yourself, you don't even know what you want to do. If you know yourself good, you are very productive, because you even know what your passion is. You know what happens when people rub you the wrong way. You know how to react to certain situations. And that's why this book is very good. It has questions that are going to help you try and figure yourself out. So, as usual, my class, I like all my students to come with a pen and paper. I think before the bee came, I was saying that I'm grateful that us regular people who mean nothing, like we are not CNN, we are not big personalities, we didn't go to journalism school, we have an opportunity to come to Facebook and show you what we are doing, and you can learn from us what is working and what's not working. Let us always be grateful for that, because you know what, we could have not really been where we are the way life was before, where you had to read everything in the book. But now we can come here and I can talk. Oh, this bee is here. Jesus Christ. This bee doesn't know I'm from a village. I had enough of bees. What can I want to kill this bee. Ay, ay, ay. This bee. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I have something here to kill it with. Okay, where is it? Because it's so hot. Okay. It's gonna you show up again. If you see me screaming, just know the bee. Some of us are not using social media to learn or to grow. Some of us use social media to abuse people. But you know, some of us really were so happy that I can actually talk to you, like all of you around the world. You see, Nikki Toti is watching me from Kebirigo. Imagine Kebirigo is like in my village. There, like inside. She's able to, or he, it's a he, I don't know now, you know your names. He's able to tune in and get to know, you know, that, you know, there is a woman somewhere who spares her lunch break to talk to us. You know what I mean? This is amazing. So use social media to benefit you, because you know what? The opportunities are here for a season. You will not always be here. So it's either you use them now, or you're going to look back and be like, what did I do when I got on Facebook? What did I do when I got on Instagram? What did I do when I got on TikTok? Be careful how you're using your time on social media. And guess what? Always program yourself. Don't be on social media for too long. The maximum you can do, like you are really doing something, maybe you have a business like me, is 2 hours. But go to your settings and program that. Because everybody you're watching on social media is doing something. And you're consuming that person. Ask yourself who's consuming you. So let's go. Pen and paper. Always, all the time. Always have a pen and paper. My class, let's go. We are going to do 20 questions. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you my break time. And that is how much I care. You see, somebody's watching me from my local village where I grew up, Kijauri. That's where I grew up. I could never imagine that, you know, someone from my village is watching me. Mokokoti Maria, when I finish, you need to inbox me so I can send you. You go greet my sister. My sister is right there in Kijauri. Tell her that I saw your sister on Facebook and she said I can come and buy you soda. Yes, I'll send you money for soda. You go buy soda. You and her drink soda or eat matumbo. Something. Thank you. And I appreciate your support. So get your pen and paper. Let us write these questions. We are going to do 20 questions and I want to move as fast as I can because I have my vegetables that I need to go eat that I made yesterday. Number 1. How do you channel compassion? How do you channel compassion? Number 2, do you consider yourself to be unique? Some of us are very unique and we know it. Do you know if you're unique? Do you consider yourself unique? I believe everybody should answer yes. We are never the same. Even children that we have given birth to, we are not like our children. We are not like our parents. Do you consider yourself unique? What is your favorite TV show? Those of you who watch TV. I have not watched TV since I started having children. I left TV once the children came, and it's history. You know what I mean? It's history because there is no time. If you're watching TV, what is your favorite show? When I used to watch TV, my favorite show used to be called Seinfeld. It was a very funny show. That was my favorite show. Number 4. Has there ever been a song that has made you cry? Yes, a lot of Christian songs make me cry. But do you know yours? Do you know a song that if you hear it playing, you're probably going to start crying? Sometimes the songs that make you cry maybe were played when maybe you were at a funeral or something sad had happened. What is that song that makes you cry? Number 5, do you consider yourself to be lucky? For me, the most lucky thing that ever happened to me was to be born to my father. You know, you guys, I talk about my father every time. Being born to the Ongwenyi family, it is like whatever happened, I am so lucky. And I've been very lucky in many ways. I've been very lucky. I found a husband that loves me and I love him. And we have 4 children. I am very lucky that my father died knowing that I'm independent. I'm very lucky that I have, you know, I have so many things going on. I'm even lucky I have this car. I always feel lucky. I don't know about you. Me, I always feel lucky. So they're asking you, do you feel lucky? And that answer should be yes. Don't feel unlucky, because if it's what you bring into yourself, the negative energy. Number 6, what's your favorite kind of leftover to have? Food that you cooked yesterday and, you know, you're going to eat and tomorrow. For me, it's always the vegetables. Do you believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. Do you believe in God? Ask yourself. Yes, Nyando Chebere represented. Hello. Do you believe in God? Yesterday, I put a post up yesterday, and I asked people, you know, it was a lady that wanted me to help her, and I was trying to suggest to her that there's a market that she can go sell stuff on Saturday, but she told me she cannot work on Saturday. And if you follow the post yesterday, when I put the post, some people were getting angry that I think people can work on Saturday or Sunday, like on a church, a day they worship. And the reaction to some people was like, people who are so religious, they get angry about religion. They're asking you, believe in God. And when you believe in God, what are some of the beliefs that you have? Some people are atheists. They don't believe in any kind of other higher being, being anywhere. So ask yourself that question. You need to know where you stand when it comes to your religion. Some of you even take your little money and you give your pastors. Some of you take your little money and you take it to church and you have no food for your children. Do you believe in God? If you believe in God, how do you, like, what are your thoughts? When you believe in God, what are you thinking about believing God? You know what I mean? Because you know what? Some of you believe in God or are Christians and you go overboard with some of the things you do. Okay? Who is one person you've always gotten along with? Someone that I always got along with. Think about it. For me, for the past 29 years now, it's my husband. For whatever reason, the kids know we are not getting along because, hey, these children, there is no getting along with children. These children, 1 minute you're okay, another minute, hey, that one person. And you know that one person is a person that sometimes when you're in crisis, you can call. Who is that one person that you're always getting along? Number 9, do you like sports? Yes, I like sports. I like basketball, which is like netball back home. At least you should have one sport that you like. So if you're dating someone and they tell you, let's go to a game, like, don't take me to a baseball game. I might go to a baseball game because a friend is inviting me, which I have been. But the whole time I was there, I did not understand the game. But do you like your favorite sport? I like car racing. I like, running. Just that sport. Do you know the sport that you like? Some of you don't. I've never even asked that question. Okay, number 10. Do you consider yourself to be a responsible person? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But in general, I consider myself to be a very responsible person. From a scale of 0 to 10, I'm responsible 8 out of 10. The 2%, I get reckless every now and then when I'm like, I'm not even worried about nothing. Okay? Number 11. How are you when the doctor gives you a shot? I get anxiety. Like some of you just take it. I see one of my sons gets a shot and he's not even moved. That means you can handle pain. For me, even just looking at the doctor preparing the shot, I just start feeling dizzy. How are you? That means they are trying to ask you to think when you know pain is going to be inflicted on you. How do you take that? Okay? Number 12. Describe yourself in 3 words. Describe yourself in 3 words. Me, I have mine. I'm fearless. Straight up. I am fearless. I am loving. And I am strong. 3 words. And then I can elaborate them. You can elaborate them. Okay? For me, it's fearless, loving, and strong. In fact, I'm very hardworking. And I know that. And nobody can convince me otherwise. So write yours. Number 13. What is one thing you always have to spare? What is one thing you always have to spare? One thing I always have to spare is a fruit or food, of course, because I have plenty food, by the way. If you're in my car, if you just stop by right now in my car, I have apples, I have pistachios, I have juice, I have water. My car is full of food. I always have to spare one fruit or one something. I spare it, okay? Number 14. What is something you believe can only be done one way? What is something you believe can only be done one way? When I really thought about that, I was thinking, being nice. Being nice, you can do it one way. Because you know what? You don't always receive it. Especially at my place of work. Something I learned since I started working in this place, which is 12 years ago. I can want to be as nice as I want. Honest to God. And I've never seen a place like here where you say good morning to someone and they get angry. Like, not today. They are like Penny, not today. Like this. They don't want to be greeted. Once I've never experienced this. This place here, you know, there's a time I used to work 6 in the morning. And you know, that means we are coming in at 5 in the morning. And me, with my Nyando Chevere village mentality, I'm greeting everybody. Good morning, good. Like, literally, I'm making contact to whoever I'm making contact with. I'm saying good morning. Because I'm thinking it's a good morning, remember? No. This one guy used to tell me, Penny, not today. Not today. But I told you that story, and I told you eventually we are friends. Nowadays, I say hi. But I think the one thing that I believe that you can do one way is to be nice. You don't have to always get back what you're giving, but you can always be nice to people, even total strangers, because just being nice at work, or being nice at a grocery store, or being nice at your local neighborhood can change somebody's life. Go somewhere and you know somebody's going through a hard time, you help them with groceries. Or you are going to the beach and the door is a mother has children and the door, you know, somebody needs to hold the door. Like, we can actually be nice one way without expecting anything back to people we know and strangers. Because you know what, you don't know that person that you are being nice to at that time, you know, what they are going through. They will be, even your money, sometimes just be nice. Like today, you know, I'm going to send my Nyando Chevere village girl 1,000 shillings Mokogoti. I'm going to send Mokogoti 1,000 shillings, which is $10 American money, so she can go and you know, visit my sister. They drink soda. It's not like I have money, but I can just give that $10. Okay? And you know, this book actually is supposed to help you know yourself. And I hope, since we started the book, somebody is going to sit down and say, you know what, really thinking about these things, I really never knew myself. I'm learning who I am. I've never really sat down and thought about these things. I hope one of you is going to say, and you know what, that book Penny was doing really helped me discover myself. Number 15. When was the last time you were sad? The last time I was sad is when I went to see my mom at the rehab. I was very sad to see my mom helpless. And I had to quickly stop myself, because there's that system that I taught you guys before from another book I was reading, that says that you have the magic, you have the secret, you have the magic, and you have the power. That is that book by that Australian writer. So the secret to being happy is whatever you give is what you get. You give negative, you get negative. When I started looking at my mom, and I just felt so sad, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going to end up this way. This is the last time I saw her. I just felt like for a minute my heart just dropped. I'm like, oh my God, this is the end result. She can't walk. And her situation is, there's nothing you can actually do to make my mom walk the way she used to walk. So that made me sad. So the secret to that is for me to really quickly get myself out of that situation. So meaning you engage the magic. And this book, these things I'm telling you, they're in a book. There is a secret, the book. There is the magic, the book. And there is the power, the book, by the same writer. So immediately I took like magic. You know how you put something abracadabra, and immediately I switched that thing. I said, you know what, like magic. I'm not trying to worry about this moment. When I get to that moment, I will deal with it. So the magic, I transformed that feeling, and then I had the power. I said, oh no, I'm not the one who's going to stop the growing old or the process that humans have to go through. So I removed myself from that kind of feeling. And then I continued helping her. That lasted at least a minute. In fact, a minute that my heart, I just felt bad. Okay? So they're asking you, when was the last time you were sad? And why were you sad? And when you were sad, how were you able to take yourself out of that situation? They're trying to encourage you to know that it's okay to be sad. We all get sad. And how long did you stay in that sad feeling? Number 16. What do you think people first notice when they meet you? I think when people nowadays, things change. Nowadays, when people first meet me, they notice my hair. I think it's time to time. And some days if I'm wearing, like sometimes I wear like the Kenyan flag clothes. Like I'm all national flag. Like trousers, top, I'm all Kenyan flag. People will notice what I'm wearing first. The clothes. If I'm wearing crazy clothes, like this t-shirt reads, rags to riches. Today, I got so many compliments. So most of the time, people notice either my hair or something I'm wearing. So what is that thing every time you see people, they see it, they can tell you. And again, this question is meant to really tell you. Be very mindful how you package yourself when you leave the house. And you ladies who wear wigs, I'm just so tired of seeing a woman with a wig that is, the line is here and it's falling here. No. Take care of your hair. You look tired, and sometimes some of you make me tired. I feel like taking the wig off and cutting your hair. And I know you don't have time to do your hair, but groom yourself. This question is meant to tell you that, how you present yourself. Even presentation when you go to eat in a restaurant, the way they present your food. When you're going to speak, you present yourself. When you're going to church, for us Seventh-day Adventists, we were taught that clothes for Sabbath had to be clothes for Sabbath. Clothes to go to the garden are to the garden. Clothes when we started going to the club are they for the club. So they're asking you, what do people notice first? Some of you, it's maybe you've had braids that the color is so crazy and people see that. When people see you, what is the first thing that they notice? Think about that. But that is how you package yourself. Our children, we package them. But you adults, you package yourself. You dress yourself and you step out of your house every morning. How are you packaging yourself? Okay? Number 17. Who do you wish you had apologized to? In fact, I tried to think about that. I couldn't figure out. I don't even know who I need to apologize to. I don't even know. I always try to remember who should I apologize to. I couldn't even find one person. But anyway, I'm going to think, because remember, even me, I'm in class like you. I'm really going to think who I need to apologize to. Number 18. Who do you wish had apologized to you? Me and my brother, my mom's oldest brother, we've fought for 30 years since I came to America. 30. Me and my brother, my mom's child. And we fight because I'm very mouthy, and culturally, girls are not supposed to challenge older brothers. We had a cultural conflict for 30 years. You know how Israel and Palestinians had conflict? Me and my brother have had a cultural conflict for up to now that has lasted 30 years. Before I came to America, everything was fine because they used to write to me and I write back. There was no conflict. But when I met him face to face, he left Kenya when I was 4 years old. He didn't know me, I didn't know him. As soon as I got here, he was not aware, or he was not prepared for someone like me who's very controversial. Listen, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. He was never there to witness. Becky, good morning. To witness that I say what I need to say, because I'm fearless, I'm loving, but I'm strong. I say what I need to say. So me and him have become Palestinians and the Israelites or Israelis, and Ukraine. Now we are talking about Ukraine and what's the other country? Tell me the other country. Russia. Okay. So I wish he can apologize to me, because I'm loving. I'm going to be willing to forgive him. But that, for me, that is my number one person I need apology from. I might apologize to him because I've said bad things to him. When he said bad things, me, I practice tit for tat. You give me rubbish, I give you rubbish. So I've also said bad things. I don't even know what I'm going to apologize, because it was my response to what he gave me. So I don't know. Maybe that's the one person I need to apologize to, if I need to apologize. But usually whatever you give me, I give you back, and I don't feel anything, because you know you gave it to me first. Okay, so find that one person and think about that person you need to apologize. Most of the time is your family members. It's not friends. Friends come and go, but family members, you must deal with them. This brother of mine, I still love him. Okay. 19. What did you like when you were in school? What did you like when you were in school? Some of you, like my siblings who went to national schools, they used to like school reading. Me, I liked food, nothing more. Education, I was just doing it to do it, but I liked food. Back in the day when I was growing up in 1978, our president, 79, started giving us milk. I was only going to school to drink milk. Then while I get the milk, I can read. So what do you remember, or what do you miss, or you liked when you were in school? Okay. Number 20. What is your favorite song? My favorite song is in Ekeusi, and it's called Amasasa Alegetunwa. That song talks about sunshine, you know, the way you wake up one day and just throw all your burdens away. Like it just gives you hope. I will put it one day. I don't know if it's in English. Becky, your Seventh Day you Adventist partial. Do you know if Amasasa Alegetunwa is in English? It's a very nice song if it's translated, so I can share it. So that is number 20. I'm done. Thank you for watching. And you know what? Share this video. If you've not liked my YouTube, my Facebook page, do that. And if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that. Invite your friends. And you know what? Be grateful for social media. Otherwise, regular people like us could have not gone anywhere. By the way, Becky, the earrings, you brought me these earrings from Kazuri. They are very nice. I don't know if they still make them. These are made in Kenya. Yeah? You will not feel the same. So all that Becky has said, the song has to be Nekeusi. Amasasa Alegetunwa is like my favorite song. I just need to translate it. And you know I'm not good in English. So that way we can see why I really like it a lot. Okay? So please do that. And you know what? Love yourself enough not to worry too much. Because even if you worry too much, nothing changes. Okay? Go through your questions, write the answers. We still have a few. We have like another 40 questions we have to go. Okay? Becky has sent me stars. Becky, thank you. That's another thing I always forget to ask for, those stars. Those stars mean something to me. When you send me stars, they don't mean like stars from the emoji. They mean like money. So I can continue giving my time to you. And for those of you who started subscribing on my Facebook page, thank you. I appreciate you. It's good always to give something small, yeah? Because you know what? I'm just skipping my lunch so I can talk to you guys. God bless you and have a lovely day. And I hope I've inspired you. You listened, you learned one or two things so you can live a life with purpose. Yeah. Thank you. You see, Becky is always helpful when she's here. People give me these stars, Aki. No. They don't mean those stars. They mean stars, money. Click on that thing you see like that, like star, and it's going to ask you where you're going to remove your money from and send me a little money donation. Yeah, you know what? You see, I'm drinking water, I'm eating fruits. I need the energy to come and talk to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I am not without you guys. If you guys were not here, I will not be talking on Facebook. So thank you so much and God bless you. Are we sending answers? No. Evelyn, keep the answers to yourself. The answers are for you so you can learn. Go back and learn. When there is some of you are active listeners, you can write. Like, you know, I really think what I can ask people maybe to share today, the 3 words that describe you. I think once you know yourself, you are such a good friend. You need to know who you are. Describe yourself in 3 words. That will be a good challenge for all of us. So when people are reading the comments, they will see who you are. Describe, give that description. Yeah? For me, I told you guys I'm fearless. I am loving and I am very strong. Nothing really shakes me. Okay? God bless you and have a lovely day.